Hello, friends. I want to share some numbers with you that stop me cold when I read them. And then I want to make sure that what happened to the people behind those numbers never happens to you or to anyone you love. Last year, Americans aged 60 and older reported losing $7.7 billion to scammers. That's not a typo. 7.7 billion in a single year, and it was nearly 60% higher than the year before. More than 200,000 older Americans filed complaints. The average victim over 60 lost more than $38,000, and over 12,000 people lost more than $100,000 each. Life savings, retirement accounts, home equity, gone. These numbers come straight from the FBI's latest annual report on internet crime, and here's the part I need you to really hear. The people who fall for these are not foolish. One of the victims the FBI described was a criminology professor, someone who literally studies how victims get targeted, and she lost over $500,000. As one investigator put it, almost anyone can be a victim because these criminals are just that good. So today I'm going to walk you through the 5 scams doing the most damage to seniors right now in plain language with exactly what to watch for. And then I'm going to give you one single sentence, one rule that would stop nearly every one of them dead in its tracks. Stay with me to the end for that because it's the most useful thing you'll hear all week, and it's the thing you'll want to pass along to your family. Before we get into it, please subscribe and turn on the bell. These scams change and evolve constantly. The criminals are using new technology every few months, and staying a step ahead is the whole game. The people who watch this channel hear about these threats before they knock on the door. The ones who don't sometimes find out the hardest way there is. So subscribe, turn on that bell, and let's protect your money. Scam number 1 is the one the FBI is sounding the loudest alarm about, and it's called the Phantom Hacker. This one has already cost Americans over $1 billion, and it's built in 3 phases, each one designed to make the next feel more real. It starts with a pop-up on your computer, or a call or text claiming your device has been hacked. A friendly tech support person walks you through downloading a program which quietly hands them remote control of your computer. Then they have you log into your bank account so they can, in their words, check for fraud. That's phase 1. In phase 2, a second person calls, this time pretending to be from your bank's fraud department, and tells you a foreign hacker has gotten into your account and your money isn't safe. In phase 3, a third voice comes on claiming to be from a government agency, sometimes even mailing you an official-looking letter, all to convince you to move your money to a so-called safe account to protect it. The moment you transfer that money, it's gone, usually overseas, and they'll often tell you to keep it a secret and to do it in several transfers over days or weeks. If anyone ever tells you to move your money to keep it safe, that is the scam. Full stop. Scam number 2 is the newest and, to me, the most frightening because it uses artificial intelligence. You've probably heard of the grandparent scam, where someone calls pretending to be your grandchild in trouble, begging for money. Well, the criminals have upgraded it. Using AI, they can now clone a real person's voice from just a few seconds of audio, often pulled right off social media. So the call doesn't come from a stranger doing an impression. It comes in your grandchild's actual voice, crying, saying they've been in an accident or arrested, and they need money right now. And please don't tell mom and dad. The FBI tracked hundreds of millions of dollars in losses tied to this kind of AI fraud last year. It is designed to hit you in the heart so fast that you act before you think. And the defense against it is so simple, I'll give it to you right now. Agree on a family code word, a word only your real family knows. If a panicked call comes in, you ask for the word, a scammer won't have it. Your real grandchild will. Scam number 3 is government impersonation, and this is a big one, with more than 8,600 seniors reporting it last year. The phone rings, and it's someone claiming to be from the Social Security Administration, the IRS, Medicare, or law enforcement. They tell you your Social Security number has been suspended or linked to a crime, drug trafficking, money laundering, that there's a warrant for your arrest, and the only way to fix it is to pay immediately or move your funds. They sound official. They may know your name and pieces of your information. But here is the truth. The real Social Security Administration will never call you out of the blue and threaten you with arrest. The IRS does not demand payment over the phone. No real agency will ever ask you to pay with gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency. When one of these calls comes, the right move is to simply hang up. You don't owe them a conversation. Scam number 4 is the cash out, and it's the common thread running through all the others. Once a scammer has you scared, they need to get your money into a form they can't be traced through. So they'll direct you to a cryptocurrency machine, a Bitcoin ATM, and have you feed cash into it. Or they'll tell you to buy gift cards and read them the numbers over the phone. In some of the newer schemes, they'll even send a courier to your front door to pick up cash or gold bars you've been told to purchase. I know that sounds unbelievable, but it is happening to sharp, careful people every single day. So burn this into your memory. No legitimate business, bank, or government agency will ever ask you to pay or protect your money using a Bitcoin machine, gift cards, or by handing cash to someone at your door. The instant those words come up, you are talking to a criminal. And scam number 5 is the cruelest of all because it targets people who've already been hurt. It's called the recovery scam. After someone loses money to fraud, a new person contacts them claiming to be from a law firm, a government task force, or a fraud recovery service, promising they can get the stolen money back for an upfront fee. It's a scam on top of a scam, and it cost seniors another $540 million last year. Please hear me. Nobody legitimate charges you an upfront fee to recover money you lost. If you've been a victim, the real place to report it is free, and I'll tell you exactly where in a moment. So now, as promised, here is the one sentence that stops nearly all of this. If anyone on a phone call, a text, a pop-up, or at your door tells you to move, send, or protect your money using a wire transfer, gift cards, cryptocurrency, or a secret account, it is a scam every single time. No exceptions. The real government and your real bank will never, ever ask you to do that. If you just remember that one line, you are protected against the overwhelming majority of what I described today. And let me give you the practical steps to lock it down. First, when you get one of these calls, hang up. And if you're worried it might be real, call the agency or your bank back yourself using the number printed on your card, your statement, or the official website, never the number they give you. Second, never let someone you didn't call take remote control of your computer, and never click links in unexpected texts or pop-ups. Third, set up that family code word this week. Fourth, turn on two-step verification for your bank and email accounts. And fifth, if you or someone you know has been targeted, whether you lost money or not, report it to the FBI at ic3.gov. That's ic3.gov. If money was wired, call your bank immediately and ask them to try to recall the transfer because acting fast can sometimes get it back. One more thing, and this matters. If you've ever been scammed or almost were, there is no shame in it. These criminals fool professors, executives, former FBI directors, people at the very top of their game. The shame belongs entirely to them, not to you. The most dangerous thing is silence, because embarrassment is exactly what they count on to keep you quiet. So talk about it, warn your friends, warn your family. Let me bring it all together. The 5 to watch. The Phantom Hacker 3-phase scam, the AI voice cloning calls pretending to be your family, government impersonators threatening arrest, the push to move your money into crypto machines or gift cards, and the recovery scam that hits you a second time. And the one rule that beats them all, nobody legitimate will ever tell you to move or send your money to keep it safe. If this video helped you, the single best thing you can do is share it. Send it to your parents, your grandparents, a neighbor, anyone you love who might get one of these calls. One conversation before the phone rings can save someone their entire life savings. Subscribe, share it, and I'll see you in the next one.